And good evening everybody, welcome back to another playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West, live and exclusive here to YouTube. I'm your host Swishbone for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who found yourselves here, maybe the algorithms pulled you in, or perhaps you were searching for some videos involving Aloy, the heroine of this game. Either way, you're all welcome. This channel's about blind let's plays, live reactions, a lot of bad jokes, and plenty of banter. The chat box is open, so please get your comments in there and I'll do what I can to interact with you all and go through the streams like normal as going for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who have been here before, maybe you've been watching the previous parts of this Let's Play, Danganronpa S, Persona 5, all the other games that I've done in the past, such as Shin Megami Tensei 5 and 3, all the Steins Gate duology, even the old school streams like Final Fantasy 7 and Forza 4, a huge welcome back, because while this channel would be active without your presence, it wouldn't be as interactive or reactive. And your comments are there, as usual, chat box on the right, please get your comments in there and I'll do what I can to interact. But enough from me, last time we get to this game we just got to a very big tower, and potentially some new gear that's going to help us find Poseidon. Let's go digging. Well, not quite digging, but something else. So here we are in the wastes of Las Vegas, the Tower of Tears as it's called.
Probably get a guest list of 50. So we need at least 3 dozen kegs. Brown ale, maybe. No, for him, scrapper sap.
Are you planning a party?
Budgeting for Morland's funeral, thanks to you. I was this close. We were gonna move on. Leave all this nonsense behind, and you come along and you spark your wet noodle idea.
It's going to work.
I've heard that before.
Okay, I didn't realise this was conversation words we had.
So, how does someone like you end up working for someone like Morland?
I work with Morland. We got 3 equal claims in this venture. I saw one of his early shows. Back when it was just him and his inventions. Works of flame, lights, and shadows, all kinds of gizmos. Never seen the like. But the man is all spectacle. No sense. Bleeds shards like you get the idea. To handle the finances, his dreams would be sunk.
Typical celebrity then.
More sunk. Wish we were back in the claim. Plenty of normal shows to do without the salvage from this blasted place.
And yet, you're here, in the middle of the desert, delving for his dream.
It was a good one. But sometimes, a dream has to die.
That's a very grim way of looking at it, but yeah, what is this dream then?
This dream of Morland's
Is going to get him killed.
Let's say it doesn't. What happens after he gets the salvage down there?
Then we put on the greatest show the world's ever seen. We'll have special seating, premium ale, the works. Morland will do his light spectacle thing. Stemmer will get their eyes a-sparkling with his tales, and I'll be selling tickets. It's a nice thought, anyway.
I say, but we're in the end of the world and everything's gone to shit, and there's a guy who's wanting to put on a great show and allow people to entertain themselves. That's laudable. We need more of that optimism at the end of the world. We need more of that. It's hard to be optimistic at the moment given all that's going on, so it's nice to see a character who can help us escape that with a fanciful sense of realistic grounding in terms of his criticism.
Morland mentioned you were showman.
What? An ostrom can't be anything other than a delver, tinker, or drunkard? Okay, sure, we are delvers too, but that is not our main source of income. Mostly, We go town to town, putting on shows.
These shows, what are they? What happens at them?
Tales and spectacle. Moreland's got the technical know-how. Builds all manner of inventions, whirligigs of light and sound, cannons that shoot fire and showers of sparks, and Stemmer
Keeps them enthralled. Tales of adventure in the smoothest baritone.
He's basically Morgan Freeman.
And you?
Me? Who do you think handles the financials for the whole blasted thing? Those two might have the sparks, but do you think they know their way around shards? No, they don't.
It's definitely got kind of like a Three Stooges vibe with these guys. You've got the dreamer, you've got the baritone speaker, and you've got the cynic.
So Moreland was down in this ancient city, and
The three of us went down below.
you?
I can delve too.
Right. And then what happened?
What do you think? Water rushed in, we ran. And Moreland built that blasted thing. Nearly got himself drowned. Twice. You want the finer details of his stupidity? You go ask him.
What's this trade then?
I'm always willing to engage in some commerce.
Oh wow, he's actually got some pretty bloody good weapons here. The Adhesive Warrior Bow. Ooh, I like the sound of that. And I can eat... yeah, go on then, let's get it. I'll have that. I'll buy it and equip it. Oh, nice. An Ice Storm Bolt Blaster, which has even more damage than the other ones. Go on then, let's get it. You can replace the Shock Bolt Blaster there. And then a Thunderbolt Shredder Gauntlet. Versatile Quen Gauntlet that can launch shock and piercing shredders that inflict extra damage to targets of long range. Can be upgraded to use advanced shredders. Oh, I like the sound of that. That's a nice piece of kit. And I'll have you over my prototype Spike Thrower for now. The Spike Thrower I'll go back to at some point. He's not got any of those, unfortunately. In terms of selling, he's not got anything that I want to sell immediately, I don't think. Unless... oh, apparently that's for selling for shards only. I'm going to keep one. That's the selling for shards too. Reason I'm keeping one is it's always good to have a backup on certain things. These though, they can all go. Yeah, you can have 28 eyes. It's one for you, that Queen. He's selling off eyes. You're welcome. I'm going to keep all of it because it's very rare. Yeah, you can have some keys. I don't want those. I'm going to keep one in the tank of these just in case they come in handy. After that, I'll sell off all my old junk at the bottom. All the stuff that's not that pricey. Because why not? I'll do.
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all alone.
What a douche. Wow. Yep, I've got an ammo that deals plasma damage now, which is awesome. Before I go anywhere else, let's use the workbench. Because I've got a lot of weapons I can upgrade, including you. That's right, I didn't think I'd have enough to upgrade you after that. As for you, I can upgrade you with ease. Ooh, that one can be upgraded too. And that's the one that's got plasma damage. Right, okay. That's useful to know. I need to equip some things with them. Yeah, it's got some very rare items that I don't want to use just yet. That's the end of that. Not got any outfit upgrades. So, I'm going to quickly go and save my game so that I don't lose it.
I thought.
Let's pick some extra resources up while I can. Always good to be over-equipped than under-equipped. Items, resource hoarder. That's me. That's the way I play. I like to constantly be able to delve into things, because then if I make mistakes and I die, I can't blame the game. I can only blame me.
Good thing that Aloy showed up.
Oh.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the
I've just cut him off. I didn't mean to. I do apologise for that, people. So, we just got ourselves some brand new gear, which is always cool. Now then, let's actually go delving. So this is where we're going into the water.
Also good. I can actually breathe down here.
So, for those of you who've not seen the previous stream, I did go down. This is Aloy with her diving mask on. She's kind of got her own aqualung, which is awesome. And it's early on in the game where you can swim underwater.
Holding up? I've never been able to swim this deep before.
While you can swim underwater earlier in the game, what you'll find is that a lot of it is that you'll run out of air very, very quickly. But with the diving mask on, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's absolutely no oxygen meter. I'm not being like constantly monitored, but you might have seen that red light over there, because unbelievably, I believe that there are going to be enemies down here. So some of the enemies will be possible to catch up to you underwater. So what we need to do here is explore what appears to be an old casino, judging by all the treasure chests and everything else. Now here's a neat little feature. In order to like listen to the things, you have to like hold R3. But if you press it normally, if you press the central stick R3, it does this little radar effect, but underwater we get sonar. And I really like the fact that they put that in as a nice little touch. So, oh yes, I've already read this article. I read that on the last stream. Because I came down here towards the end of the last one and realised there'd be a whole new story side, and it'd take too long, so I wanted to make sure that I finished on time. Tonight it's less of an issue, so we'll be going at least to the end of this part of the quest. And it's telling me I need to go deeper into the tunnel. Now, if you notice there, that's a grapple point for you to be able to rappel down. So I reckon I'm going to actually drain this somehow. I'm actually going to drain it. So that's interesting. You can see there climbing points. Can you see them on the side? That there is a grapple point. No doubt about it. And this weird ethereal underwater foliage and these holographic fish is cool. And I really like the Koryu dragon, which is right in the middle here. Reminds me of playing Shin Megami Tensei or playing Persona, seeing that dragon. Now, you can hear something being said. You can hear something. The question is what? And you can see like all these old.
Looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding.
Yep, It is. That's what we're going to do, Aloy. But first, let's go up here because I think I saw a way around. Plus, there might be loot. And for those of you who've not seen my streams before, I like to go loot hunting. I've always been a great believer in exploring and seeing things and trying to find as much as you can. Rushing through a game, doing it quickly, yes. You can maybe get yourself a speedrun record if you're really, really good. But a game like this, you want to lose yourself in the world. You want to explore the lore. Understand the world you've been through. Now, what's around here? I don't know if I've been around this point. Looks like the lobby. Oh, June Hollow? Oh, hello. A set of stairs and an escalator. So this place has been reclaimed by water. So that tells me the final one's either going to be fire or wind. If they're going by the elementals kind of approach. That's assuming they are, they might not be. If we see like Saturnus or Apollo as the name of the next one. I say, while there are guiding markers around here, you are encouraged to explore. You are rewarded a lot of the time. So far, this is empty. There's nothing here, which is a bit disappointing. But with all the amount of grapple points I've seen on the walls, something's got to give. There's definitely going to be something more down here. Purely because of all these like climbing points I'm seeing. I reckon we are going to drain this, and by draining it we'll probably unleash a Guardian boss. I'm expecting there to be a boss in the depths. It's just a question of which boss it's going to be. And there's an old wreck of a, looks like an old pickup truck by the looks of it. Is there anything in the back of it? Oh. I've got stuck inside a car. Okay, I didn't plan on that. I thought I was about to get stuck and unable to get out. So none of these effects, none of these these underwater tentacles and that are actually real. Because Aloy is able to glide through them. There's no resistance. You can see all these awesome, like, Chinese glyphs. So this is very much that new Super Casino. Oh, the sound on this with the 3D pulse is unbelievable. Hearing all the different rumblings in the water. No. So I need to get a scan on it so I can get its pattern, get its path. So far it's been quite docile towards me, but just because it's been docile doesn't mean it's going to stay that way.
This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome.
Yeah, it's like a garden of some kind. And now we're in the pagoda again on the other side. What I'm trying to do here is keep out of the way of that machine. I don't want to go anywhere near it. Because unfortunately, I'm underwater at the moment, so I've not got any weapon I can use at all. I can't use a single weapon. I am totally and utterly defenseless. But the great thing is that aside from that machine, it's been all about exploring the water. It's not been about avoiding enemies and getting into fights or anything like that. Which I do kind of like. I low-key enjoy that. And also the style of the area is just sublime. It's really great. It's like lose yourself in this kind of alternate world. This is the power of PS5, people. Because that's the platform we are playing this on. We're playing the true experience. I say that in such a douchey way, it makes it sound like I'm sneering at those who've got the PS4 version. Newsflash, I'm not. I'm not at all. Right, it seems to be over in this direction. Oh wow, look at the astronaut! That is awesome! Sorry, I don't care. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to get that in photo mode. Oh. Let's reset that to default. That did not work. Oh wow, that's weird and ethereal, isn't it? I like that. That's a really ethereal shot. There we go. Brief demonstration of what you can do in photo mode. It's a bit more in-depth than that, to be perfectly honest. There's more you can do. But that's just an in-depth view. Right, there's an ancient supply chest down that way. But the machine is coming right for me. Is there any way inside this? I wonder. Yeah, can I swear? I'm going to try something really silly here. Unbelievably, it's worked. I am actually inside the astronaut. That is really cool. I'm glad that they've actually thought of letting you do that. I'm trying to see if there's anything hidden down here. Because it might well be a hidden object of some kind. Okay, I'm not supposed to have got it this way, but here we go. Gears money. Text data corruption memo. Yo, 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 just what pinnacle of destiny holes are slots? We're talking Gears money, my squad. What am I gonna buy? What am I gonna buy? What am I gonna buy? Maybe a tank? Theft that! A freaking spaceship? Probably. Can't afford it. So maybe I will run an elephant across the gats. Or maybe, just maybe, I will class up my flat old retro with bakelite telephone. Ah, yeah, hot! Animals! I'll acquire my own personal fit fox and follow wherever it goes. Kind of think of it. If my personal appearance needs upgrades, white kicks, yo, like Dragon Fast. First things first, right now, I need another drink real bad. I'm really sorry, people. I'm really sorry. I had to gulp the last of my coffee before it went really cold. Anyone who's seen my earlier streams will know just how badly I react to cold coffee. I do not like it. Especially when it has an additive in it, but we don't talk about that anymore. Those who were there for the 24 hours know the pain I went through. Can we swim out here, or have we got to go back down the arm? I think we're going to go back down the arm. Well, that's disappointing.
That must be the red light that Moreland saw when the water rushed in.
What red light? What are you on about? Here we go, we're going underwater looting. Nice, I'll have that. Uh-oh. I just had, for some reason, I just had Family Guy coming to my head then. Ollie Williams going, "That's not fish!" Well, we're heading in the right... Oh. That's right, go the other way. I mean, for an animal it's being very docile, but just because it's being docile doesn't mean I trust it. Oh, we've got resistance here. This is actually making me want to take up diving. Game creators, what have you done? I have enough expensive hobbies as it is. This would be a nightmare in first person. Because we're trying desperately to avoid being seen. And the light is saying back that way, but I didn't see anything apart from the current. Well, what's down here? Well, I can definitely do something with that later on because it's telling me to examine it, but there's no way to do so. Meanwhile, Avia jumping in asking, what expensive hobbies? Well, cosplay for one. Cosplay is quite expensive. Gaming, you've seen how much money I've spent on my games. Streaming, I mean, buying all this kit and the computer for it all, that's expensive. My athletics, to be fair, are quite cheap, though. Yeah, expensive hobbies. You did see the cost of that jacket that I've ordered on the Atlas website, didn't you, Avian? And you were tempted. I know you were. And I don't blame you, because it's gorgeous. There's a loot box there, but I need to make sure that enemies are away from us. Right. It's called the Tide Ripper. Well, I know what its weaknesses are, but the problem is I can't use any of my weapons underwater. There's not a single weapon I've got available. Yes, expensive want. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I said the pre-order's live for another 12 days. It starts the pre-order ceases on the 24th. Whether that means they'll stop stocking it, I don't know. But I've got mine already pre-ordered. Including the very expensive shipping that I had to pay for it. Right, it's quite clear I'm not going to get over there because it's too busy circling that area. So you said Amazon thinks you want the Switch game that was written by the guys who wrote Persona. And it says part 1's better than... part 1's okay, but 2's better. Which game? Out of curiosity. I'm trying to think which game that Atlas would have had that's Switch exclusive. Apart from SMT, but that's not onto SMT2, I don't think. Right, hold on. What's this? Or is that the way I came in? I think this might be the way I came in. Yeah, it is. Damn it. So it's somewhere off in this direction, apparently. So the question is it up or is it down? Wrong direction, but what's this white light? I want to check it out in case there's anything I can collect. The answer is nothing but a post. Typical. Because what we're doing here is we're diving looking for Poseidon. That's what we're doing here. Now, I don't know if you've seen it so far, Avian, but if you haven't, I'll show it off. There's a brilliant piece of decoration in the back of this casino. Well, first of all, is there anything hidden up here? Or is that an invisible wall? I think it is. I think there's an invisible wall there. I can't get beyond it. Oh, come on, game. That is pathetic, man. Caligula effect. Caligula effects. Can't say I've heard of it. I've heard of the movie Caligula, and believe me, that's not a family-friendly movie. Anyone who knows anything about Caligula knows that's not something to show your parents. I'm liking the no oxygen meter though. You know, it's not like a case of you've got an oxygen tank and you've got solid, you just keep going. And you can just breathe underwater. It'd be the ultimate, like, thing I'd love to do. Years ago there was a scam on Kickstarter where someone was trying to sell an aqualung, but it was kind of similar concept to this, where you wore it around your face like Aloy is. And then it literally sucked oxygen from the water around you by splitting it. That was the concept. It did not work. Yeah, we're getting a lot of resistance from the water back here. Which tells me it must be getting close.
The current's too strong here. I won't make it to the door before the machine spots me.
Ah, so I need to find the current that I can get away. And it mentions the door. So the current's too strong there. Yeah, I love it as well. It'd be fantastic. And you're loving the plebiscite machine. That's pretty cool, but that's not what I was talking about. Check out this. Assuming I don't get seen and killed by the machine, of course. Check out the size of the astronaut. How cool is that? I get the feeling that it's only operating on a certain radius, Avian, and that's why it's not seeing me. It's the only thing I can think of, because it appears to be going in a circle. And it must just be... To be fair, I'm liking the fact that it hasn't seen me, because I've not got any weapons. None of the weapons I use work. At least I don't think they do. See, while I can access my weapon wheel, I can't use my weapons underwater. And I agree, it's absolutely gigantic. There's its backpack now. We're literally right underneath it. We can even go inside it. But I didn't see anything of value when I did this before. But it's still cool how they've rendered the actual insides of it and showed all the girders and how it's been made. So you pulled back the illusion and seen that it is literally just a shell. I think it's literally down there. It's that door down there. That's where I've got to go. Yeah, the coordinates from Poseidon.
Find a way to deal with it first.
Deal with them.
Take a look at that red light I saw earlier. It was a warning. Maybe it's part of some kind of alarm system.
Okay, so there's this water here. Ah, so the thing that I tried to use earlier, it's told me not to use. Great, okay.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground.
Absolutely, yes.
Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here.
Okay then, so... say south of here. Let's go up this way then.
More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover.
Yeah, it's in that direction, but what I've got to try and do is essentially sneak by them. So let's use this crate here, an old aquarium tank by the looks of it. Thanks for the idea. Yes, have they created machine sharks? Wouldn't put it past them. We've already had the big snake after all, haven't we, Avian? You loved seeing that snake, didn't you? It was your favourite part of the game. I'm not trolling at all, by the way. Data corruption, partial. Is that Phil Collins? P. Collins? This is the land of the free! How long can we be free if we can't even drive our own cars? Smith Richardson Ogler 7. As your lawyer, I must remind you that removing the car's self-automation drive could lead to... The whole point of this case is to return my fine vintage automobile to its original condition, and that means no robots! Yes, and in our papers, this is a piece of history! American history! From when we made things! Do they want all our history to vanish? I'm not sure that the court... Oh, I know the court will say, it's just a car! Safety must come first, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is likely that... But that's not what this is about! It's about returning this car to its original, unchained, unbridled, American... My God, is this an old Donald Trump thing? We're gonna make America great again! That's the kind of vibe I'm getting when I read that then. Uh-oh. Oh shit. No, I need it. Down, down, down. Come on.
There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city.
So, unbelievably, we're now in a level that I've always slacked off, but at least we're doing something different with it. We are now in a sewer level. You ask him where's the Megalodon, now that we've seen obviously the snakes and the plesiosaur. And as you say, you believe that windmills cause cancer. That's the next part of that guy's rant. Certainly seemed like he was in that kind of vibe. Oh, hello.
I can't reach the ledge from here.
We're back.
Something I can climb to get out.
Excellent.
There. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node.
Yes, do that, but firstly... Anything else here? Doesn't look like it, that's disappointing. Yeah, I agree with you, it is actually a nice sewer level, because we've not got the same old tropes for it. Look, they've even still got the American, they've even still got the trash cans there, people.
I sweat, and I'm still not cooling off.
I don't see no red door, what are you talking about? Let me take another look. There's no door here. There's no door, but I'll tell you what there is down there. There is some of the spear fire we can break. You mean this here? The fire gleam. I was already planning on coming back to that. But I wanted to see if there's anything else in the area first. Because that's the main exit. That's what that's going to be. Whereas this is... What's down here out of curiosity? Is there anything in the water? No, there's nothing to blow out here. I thought there might have been a hidden way out. Oh no, it's cool. You didn't get too excited. You sorry, you came forward with a suggestion. That suggestion was a route that I was already planning to take. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right, okay, you can get out now, Aloy. You can get out now. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, right, let's see where this takes us then. Hum the Jaws theme, why not? I don't think there's anything else back here. There's certainly no way out. Okay, it seems that I need to go back. Do I need to go back into the water? Yes, I do. I do need to go back into the water.
According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome.
Right, okay, it's in that way. The thing is, the game's kind of doing the Jaws theme for you. It's actually going all the time. I don't know if that's just me getting overexcited with the hearing, or if I am actually hearing that right. Uh-oh, burrowers.
Another access point. Should get me to the second node.
Uh-oh, been spotted. Now what I need is a way out. Oh, what the hell? Get up. Okay. Aha! I knew there'd be a way. I was like, why can't I get out? I now know why. Oh, you said you hear it too. I thought it was that. Yeah, I'm not sure what dolphin like, but it certainly had that kind of image to it. Oh, we got an audio on this one.
Just shut down the secondary node. No more water for the fountains. No more shows. No one left to appreciate them anyway. I'll never forget the city's grand reopening. The fountains had been bone dry for years. No one believed they'd ever return. So, as the first plume arced up in the dome, the music swelling, my heart soared right along with it. The city gave me a second chance once. Now it had one too.
The domes, the water. He was responsible for all of it. I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down. Let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station.
Okay.
According to the map, the maintenance station should be at the south end of the dome.
So the maintenance says should be at the south end of the dome, huh? I'm guessing it's that red door there. It's gotta be. Well, why do I get the feeling that's going to be guarded?
That tower, just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in?
Use the windows.
Stay still. We're going for it.
Right, why not just go in through the windows? Okay.
Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads.
Oh, hello. I'll have that.
But this green channel fetch a price?
You'll fetch a price or help me develop something else. Oh, okay. I don't think I'll be able to open
I'm
the...
in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge.
See, I can use my spear to pry open doors, but I can't use it for combat. Which does make sense because, I mean, like, have you ever tried moving anything underwater? The sheer amount of tension is unbelievable and it holds it back with such power. It's why everyone's always told to avoid, like, you know, messing around in rivers or canals. Because, you know, people think, oh, it's dead easy. It's, you know, but it's not. The currents can rip you away in seconds. Water is more ferociously deadly than people realise. Let's say usually water levels or water areas, particularly sewer areas, are really boring. But I'm actually really liking the kind of like ethereal, sunken, old world nature of this one.
This looks promising. There should be a console in here. There. Time to dry this place out.
Oh wow. I'm loving the way that all the cars are now being sucked up to the surface. You might want to grab hold of something, Aloy. You're going to need to.
That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon.
Oh god, you're saying this is making you think of Waterworld. Oh, dear lord. One of the most expensive movie flops in history. Cost something silly like $120 million to make and made something silly like 15 back at the box office.
I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water.
We got rid of all of it, no, we got rid of some of it.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. The Zenith. But he did so much for this place. He doesn't sound like the others.
Yeah, you'd say it wasn't that good, but it was an interesting idea. I mean, sometimes that's true, though. Some things can be a good idea, just poorly executed. It's like a lot of the early games had that issue. You know, some of the early PlayStation 1 games in particular had a great idea, but the execution was really sloppy. I remember reading a book once called Behind Her Eyes, and it was advertised as one of the greatest books ever and had one of the best endings you'll ever see. And I was way ahead of the story. The idea that the author had was wonderful. Really interesting idea. The only problem is the author did not know enough about the source material, what they were trying to use. And unfortunately, it really ruined the story. And I remember reading it going, I really want to like this. I really want to say this is one of the best ideas I've seen in a long time. But it's like, if you're a chef and you're making a pie, you've got the right pastry, you've got the right gravy, you've got the perfect oven to cook it in, and then your protein, you use dog meat. It's a bit like that. And I don't mean actual meat from dogs, I mean like dog food by that. Before you think I'm advocating something else, Avian.
If I shoot that, I can take cover in the spore cloud.
Data corrupted. You'll see a recreation of the Montgolfier brothers' hot air balloon. This is the second model of the balloon to grace the Las Vegas Strip after the first one was sold to a casino in Shanghai in 2031. The original Montgolfier's balloon took flight in Paris, France in 1783 and was the first free flight by humans, but the two brave men who jumped aboard weren't the first beings to take to the air. King Louis XVI had insisted on a test flight that sent a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into the skies 3 months earlier than their human data corrupted. Yeah, if I thought you'd have caught the meaning, but I just thought I'd clarify. I'm always one for clarifying. The timeline. So 15,000 BC, mammoths come to Nevada before it's called Nevada to eat. 8,000 BC, Native Americans come and draw pteroglyphs, which are different from pterodactyls. 1829, some people from a place called Spain in Europe call Las Vegas, which means the meadows. 1905, the city is made a city and the railroad comes so people can rest and get water. 1931, a big dam called the Hoover Dam is made near Las Vegas. 1946, Benjamin Bugsy Siegel opens a hotel. 1951, big bombs are blown up in the desert. People come to watch the mushroom clouds in our city is called Atomic City. Lots of hotels are builded. 1956, Elvis Presley performs in Las Vegas. 2007, a big hotel called Stardust is exploded. 2030, it gets very hot and the animals die and the people say it's too hot and go away. 2035, Stanley Chen is very lucky and wins $3.2 million on a roulette wheel by guessing the numbers. 2037, people from Nevada and Arizona and California fight against robots when the government tries to make them leave because it's so hot. Almost nobody comes to Las Vegas anymore. 2040, Stanley Chen has used the lucky money and made more from making water that you can drink without getting diseases that makes you sick. He pays his money for a big bubble over our city in a hotel called The Fountain. 2047. My school, Stanley Chen Elementary, is opened for children. Thank you, Mr. Chen, for everything that you have paid for our city, where we live and stopping it from turning into a desert. Yeah, you've read quite a few books where you either guess what's going to happen or it just doesn't mesh right. I know what you mean, Avian, it's like you're saying how you ignore the obvious bad guy who's a red herring, it's clearly this person. It's kind of like me when I played Persona, Persona 5 Royal and Persona 5 Strikers, and I saw two particular characters and went, yep, you're the bad guys.
The Purge left these machines behind. I could sneak by them, deal with the big one first. I shouldn't use frost on it.
But you can use lightning. Get back here, you're dying. See you later. Bye-bye. You say, good evening, Queen. You say, oh god, you hate those enemies. Absolutely, they're nasty. Really, really bad, it must be said. And yet, you're like me, Evan. You get paranoid when someone is a bit too keen to help when it comes to reading fiction. But yes, anyway, Queen, welcome to the stream. How you been getting on? We did a very cool moment where we had to do a lot of underwater swimming, actually. It was really rather cool. It was kind of like a cross between free exploration and a stealth mode, and I liked it. It challenged the game in many different ways. Now, I'm just going to quickly see if there's any more healing knocking around, because if there is, I want to grab it. If not, then I'll have to leave it alone. No big deal. I will grab you, and I will grab you as well, which is awesome. Yes, shooting the nearby mushrooms will cause an issue. Guess what? I don't really care. You're good because you're looking forward to your day off, but it's sad because it's daylight savings where you are, so you lose an hour.
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Yep, it's not a dolphin. It's a fucking dragon. It's a robot dragon. So, Avian, yes, you're right. Now they did it. You're not wrong.
Places, fellas. She into that overhang.
Right, so it's weak to what? Lightning and... Okay, I think it takes quite a, that thing catches quite a punch. It's quite heavy. Okay, now it's got some kind of weird jet move. That's not very helpful. At that point, it's get up there, I think. Oh, fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to get in the water. This is hardly the most basic way to do it, but it works. It's very much a traditional way of battling, especially when you can get a weak spot like that. I thought I'd got away with that, but apparently not. How is this not crushing her and killing her? Yeah, I did. All thanks to you drawing its bloody attention, you idiot.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
Excellent. Yeah, it's Aloy the super clone. That's true, actually. Yeah. Let's talk to these guys when they get down here.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for the help. It's true actually, yeah, because Aloy was being an absolute boss, running around taking on enemies, and what did they do? A big fat nothing.
Hot as an Oseram forge, as Aaron would say.
But the good thing is I got a nice weapon upgrade from that, so I need to mess around with that at some point. Ah, health. More of that, please. I'm going to need it. Say, the water dragon didn't just try and kill Aloy, it tried to kill everybody.
You carry the pressure.
Yeah, I thought there might be some items down there. Or rather, oh, it's just debris. Boo! Shame on you, game, trolling me, making me think I found some item lure. That's annoying. Ah, that's where I need to go. I need to go across the floor in order to be able to activate the door, which is right there. But before I do that, is there anything down here?
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Trying to bring it home.
Yep, it should be, but first of all, I want to see if there's anything down here. I'm hearing the sounds of something, but I'm not seeing anything. More server rooms here by the looks of it.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
Yep, we are deep in another server room here, people. This is all getting very familiar, isn't it?
There. I should be able to use that console.
Well, before you do that, I want to find out what's on this on this audio here.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday, against all odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover a fortune and boundless opportunity. Make it their own dream. After all, if the city can give me a second chance, if water can flow in a wasteland, anything's possible.
He was right.
Hacked again. Data corrupted. Hidden in the AC code, so someone must have inserted it via a thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that holo ad for Cravemen review over at the vodka? Well, the loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, we can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental and holo systems and they look okay. On your shift, have a look at the water infiltration code. Hate to think what might happen if those systems were compromised. It'll be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals on the strip. I just say, Aloy's like, hi, I'm someone.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
Return to the elevator shaft. Let's go.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
Okay, has Aloy suddenly reactivated the town? Are we going to have Vegas back as a place to be?
London crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could hear.
Oh, wow! Oh, that's really cool. Now we've got a whole space theme. And all the adverts are back. Now this is cool. We've got the mermaid, we've got D, frozen yogurt with a squirt of life. Yep, even in the distant future, we have to be able to buy frozen yogurt. And the answer is, well, of course we do. Why wouldn't we? I'm liking this. It's awesome. Is that a machine or treasure? The answer is neither. It's none. And there's the Arc de Triomphe. It's a good question, Avian. Can we explore the buildings? Let's take a look. I mean, there's no way inside here that I can see. Obviously, we're hearing all kinds of conversations. We're hearing all kinds of banter that's been distorted. But I don't think there's any ways inside them, unfortunately. Doesn't look that way. A real shame, that. A real shame. Nice music, though. Well, there's plenty of hidden heal in here. That's awesome. I'll get as much of this as I can.
Just full, but okay, there's room.
I used all that healing in that boss fight because I East End thugged it rather than using any actual traps to get away. Good thing is, there's plenty of healing to resupply. Oh, that's not healing. I thought it was fat shake. Ugh, don't like that. No. Liquid diets. I do not recommend that, people. Interesting banter in the chat about naked Neanderthals. Yeah, you don't want to see me at the weekend, trust me, you really don't. Right, it's in this direction I need to go. I'm getting confused by the neon lights and everything else in terms of my goal and where I should be going. Now I know what I'm doing. I'm guessing we gotta go up here. Yeah, that'll do it. Yes, back onto the rooftops. I feel like a ninja all of a sudden going over these pagodas. Right, so here we are. Back in the other room. And I get the feeling that we're going to have to go climbing. This music's far too relaxed. I don't know if it's just me. But the fact that it's so relaxed is nice. It's a nice feeling. Oh. Boo. Boo. That's not worked. It's taking me down a level. I don't want to be down a level. I need to be up. And there's nowhere back here. Nothing like ruining the moment, Avian. You get a wonderful scene where it's all the spiel about saving the world, and you're like, oh, he's pretty. I've done that before when playing the games, to be fair. Sometimes when I've come up with these scenes, I've been going through and everybody else is getting really distressed, and then I either start laughing my head off or saying that someone's cute or cool. Okay, so how do I get up there? That's the next question. Getting down here was easy. Hold on. There we are. And there obviously is the way to... What? What are you doing? Get up. Well... Get up there. Oh, what the... Oh, come on! What? Right, let's try that again. I must have hit the wrong button and released control. There's no way it did that by itself. Right, so up. Right, screw this. I just saw that out of the corner of my view. Yep, having that. That'll do. I think I've already seen this one. I got the feeling I've already read it. It all started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Tempo. One big bet turned my fate around. But now fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever. To everyone. I have to turn the lights out, one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first. Yeah, as I say, I saw it in the end. I was getting annoyed on what angle. Let's just do it this way. Ah, yeah, I've already read that one. It was during the stream earlier that I came across that one. I read it on the previous stream as well. And now what we need to do...
Elevator. Nolan must have built this before the place flooded. Has to work. Just not to have to climb back up.
Well, that was easy. She's there looking at you going, what are you looking at? See, it's like, quiet.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city.
Is that?
Oh, wow.
Oh, the show my old Gramps always wanted.
there's another.
That is cool.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve was a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram Tinker who's out on her own first. And with my diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Right, so yeah, Queen, you're asking if Stammer is a writer or something. What he is, essentially, is he's a narrator. So the light shows, he'd do the whole Morgan Freeman thing, all. And as they stood at the City of Lights, the Aurora Borealis descended over the horizon, burying all in a glow no man could come close to creating. You know, that kind of thing. Basically, that's what he does. So the main quest now is to return back to base and go with there, but also there are some side quests to do. Including a rebel outpost, another rebel post there too. So I've got plenty of areas unlocked now in this area. Let's go and look at the quests. So that's the main. Well, now let's see if we can find this this Oseram who's gone missing. But first, I must be too close to the building. This is cool with all the lights over it. It's amazing. And I love how they're basically going to redo Vegas. Games of chance, places to stay, lots of food. Yeah, basically Vegas is coming back, baby. Apparently there's a campfire nearby. There it is. You know me, I see a campfire, I want to save my game at it. Make sure it's activated. Yeah. Yes, next time on my Horizon West playthrough, all you're doing is see me mess around with my equipment. Well, why wouldn't I? Now, edit coils. I can either have arrows or adhesion. Ooh, stealth damage. I should use that on one of my sharp shot weapons. Ah, adhesive coil. That'll do nicely. It's an adhesive weapon. Whereas that one's lightning, and it's currently got fire coil equipped to it. So I'll leave that one behind for now. Ah, yes. I need to put a lightning bolt on you if I can. Oh, reload speed plus. That's definitely the weapon. I need it on that. No doubt about it. And then there's this beauty, which is a lightning based one too. I can give it agility damage, impact damage, knockdown damage, reload speed I've already gone for, or stealth damage. Got a very odd... Oh, shock damage that'll do nicely. Oh, the coil's already in use. Right, if that's the case, I don't want to use it. Whoops, my bad. Decisions. Oh, I'll go with high ground damage. That'll do nicely. I accidentally hit the wrong box option then. I do apologise, people. So, I would say, but the way I deal damage is, yes, okay, it's a bit silly, I admit, but it works. Ah, I've already got calls and use for that one. Right, forget about it. No big deal. What the hell? Get down and stay down, you pillock. Oh, great. Now something else is shooting at me.
This will be my stash when I need it.
So I don't know who that person was that I've just helped, but you're welcome, wherever the hell you've gone. You're welcome, asshole. There's another campfire here as well. Fine. Let's activate it while we can. And keep on grabbing supplies. Say, if I was ever to start editing my streams down with the editing software, this is the kind of part of it I'd probably cut out. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time to do the editing software thing. Plus, when I tried to download one of my streams, I was getting no connection speed no matter what from YouTube. Even though I've got like 500 meg broadband, as in literally 500 meg a second. I was getting like 192 kilobytes. It was not getting a fast connection speed at all. I don't know why. It was really annoying me. So I kind of gave up on it. Yes, get going. There's nothing wrong with... It's not the live streaming that's the thing. It's more about, you know, if I decided to edit them down as an archive kind of thing. That's what I'm on about, Avian. Not stopping live streaming. I have too much fun live streaming. But yeah, I don't know why. I found it interesting in a very bad way. I was really annoyed by it. I just don't know why. It was really, really odd. Huh? I'm hearing someone shouting.
The answer in my notes sounds like someone's in trouble.
Leave my stuff alone!
away from that thing! I think she's gonna need some backup.
One down. So the Eastern Fug approach works quite well, surprisingly.
Is it safe? Did they get to it? Please be intact. Please. I should make sure she's okay.
Yeah, you should, Aloy, but first of all, loot all these monsters. You've worked bloody hard to get that loot. It's yours, take it. But yeah, it seems the Eastern Fug approach certainly seems to work. I don't know why. Very in fashion and vogue for my streams. There's all these weapons where you can do things from a distance and all these traps you can use, and I'm just like, power! Run in, club them to death, get out. I don't know why my kind of like caveman way of playing games seems to work, but it just does. Go on, what's up? Are you going to talk to me?
142. Supply drop.
Alright. Why, the spike is still intact. Rig's still playing. You okay there? You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here.
Oh, yes, there
So
is.
this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff.
It's a radio.
Called a spike. But the message is only a fragment, and you're trying to pick up the whole thing? How did you figure all that out? I've learned a few things in my travels. If you want, we could talk about it. Maybe I can help? You do seem downright knowledgeable. So go ahead. Shoot.
Sorry about that, guys. Just need to very quickly stretch my legs there. I do apologise. Let's get back to it.
How did you first hear the message? I used to be a smith up in the claim. Wasn't an easy life. A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper coming from a steel rod. Faint, like the last fingers of steam coming off a cooling forge. When I moved the rod around, the whispers got louder. I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that sound. Further west I came, the stronger it got. Then I found that spike up there. When I hooked up my rig, the words were clearer than ever. What do you think the message is? I don't know. There's something sad about it. Feels like it's from one lost soul to another.
So basically we need to reposition the antenna to get the full sound. That's what this is telling
I'd
me.
like to know what it means. Your rig's impressive. How does it work? Well, like you said, the spike up there seems to capture the sound. It travels by wire down to my contraption. I put some coils in there and a light sheet of metal that vibrates, making the sound louder. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but it just does. And you set it up out here all alone? I'm not the trusting type. Pretty much everything I do is all alone. You're no ordinary tinker. Didn't used to be a tinker at all. More of a metal worker. Came from Mainspring. I can weld a seam so fine you could barely see it. Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, you've got to be a man to get ahead. I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew with one of the best forges in the claim. But I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the female persuasion. Anyhow, at least out here I don't have to worry about any Mainspring men talking down to me.
Brie Larson, is that you?
Sounds like you're still mad at your brother. Some days I am. Other days, I miss him. He's passed on, you see. He didn't have the guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady. Even his own sister. It was cowardly, and I told him so. In fact, I told him we weren't family no more. But over time, I've had cause to regret it. He wasn't a bad sort. He knew how to make me smile when he wasn't being such a lout. I'm sorry he's gone. Yeah. So am I. Blast it all. Let me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more of that message. How? Let's just say I have a rig of my own. I didn't know Nora were tinkers. They're not, but I am, in a way. Be right back. Well, okay then.
You know, it's like, I'm not really Nora. I'm,
Just follow the wire to the spike at the top.
I'm more of...
And please, just don't break anything.
I'm more of a savior, huntress, Amazon, warrior priestess. Actually, no, she'd hate being a warrior priestess. Whenever anyone started using that whole all mother claim thing, she was wanting to kill people for it. Can't say I blame her. It was getting a bit overbearing. In fact, this bush up here suggests that there's going to be some enemies, and I don't want to be surprised.
Better get climbing.
Well, right now you don't need to climb. Oh, God, Xena! Wow! Oh, that takes me back. Good Lord. Xena Warrior Princess. Damn. Oh, that takes me back.
Gotta give her credit. Lugging all that wire up a cliff wall.
Lucy Lawless and Bruce Campbell. Oh, legendary.
There's the spike. Might get better reception if I'm next to it.
114, during victory. Supply drop beacon. Apollo. Please get the...
victory. Interesting. Can't seem to get a fix on where the signal's coming from, though.
Look at all this loot.
Well, better let the Tinker know I got a bit more of the message.
Look at all this loot. Excuse me. We're detouring here. Sod the Tinker and her message. I'm getting all this bloody loot before I do anything. Until I've cleared all this loot out, I'm not going nowhere. Oh, that's cool. Look at that, where you can still see the city in the fog. That's amazing. Ah, yes, Hercules, the Legendary Journeys. Well, so they were pretty much symbiotic shows in many ways, and it was just so... They were so cornball and cliche and silly. But that's why I liked them. There was no subtlety whatsoever. It was all cheese and ridiculous in the best way possible. But yes, with all this loot down here, I want to see what's at the top. Let's go to the summit. Oh, apparently I discovered a campfire. All the way up here. Okay, who built the campfire? I mean, thank you, but... What's the campfire doing all the way up here? I'm not complaining. It gives me a great chance to save my game. Yep, Queen, love it. All cheese, no wine. You're not wrong. Can I climb this wall as well? I wonder. I know I'm meant to be doing a side quest here, but I want to see how far I can go. I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be able to climb this. Yeah, the game's saying, what are you doing? The game's saying you get back to mission. And I'm saying I don't care about the mission. I want to climb the mountain I'm not supposed to be able to climb. We're literally parkouring up a mountain here, people. We're gonna try and get higher. Can we do it? I don't think the game's launched. I think the game is at the point where it's like, get back on point. Especially when I just realised there's a path right here I can take that leads up the mountain. I mean, I tried my best. I tried to be stylish. The game was like, what are you doing? We got a sunset and another campfire. Halfway up a mountain. Find all the campfires. Watch that be a trophy now, by the way. Light every campfire in the game. Call it something like Firestarter. There's definitely a place up there. You can see it on top of the summit. But for now, let's go back to the Osram Tinker. And I'm going to do it by cheating. I'm not interested in going the right way around. Look, Simba, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. God, Avian, legend. I absolutely adored that movie. Yes, The Lion King, aka Hamlet for children. Because that's exactly what it was Hamlet. Oh, that's odd. What's this here?
This easy?
I will have that clunk, thank you very much. Is there anything else back here? Definitely discovered something here. Kinda cool. Ah, yes. If you go into ruined Disney classics, put forward the theory about Simba's mom and Scar. But then again, who can resist the voice of Scar? He was that scoundrel everyone hated. And of course, when I was in high school, I connected with Scar a lot. I was the guy who would be there in class going, I'm surrounded by idiots.
You're back. Your rig is picking up an old world message. A recording of some kind.
Thought as much. Did you hear more of it?
A bit. It was recorded during a war. A bad one.
Maybe that's why it sounds so darn sad. There's something about it that makes me think of my late brother. May his ashes stay warm in the forge. Not sure why, exactly.
I still can't get a fix on the source.
Well, the words grew stronger when I got out here.
What if you moved the rig now? Try to see if you can get a stronger signal elsewhere.
Even if I could dodge the Tenakth and the machines, I can't lose that spike. Nothing else pulls down the words better.
Okay. If it's an old world message, then let's try old world methods. They used to pinpoint signals by listening for them at 3 different spots. The taller the better. And then they combined the information and used it to find the source.
Triangulation, in other words.
I think so. But your spike is only 1 spot. I need 2 more, both up high.
Oh. Well, there's a big bright tower in the Tenakth territory north of here.
Yeah, that should work. I have another spot in mind, near a place I'm camping.
Wait. I don't know your name. Or why you do all of this for someone you just met.
Aloy. And because I want to know what's out there. Same as you.
Silga. And when you find it, Aloy, I'd be eager to hear what it is.
Okay, so that side quest is now over there. So I need to go to the tower in Scalding Spear and go to the mountain above the base. So which one's nearest? The one in Scalding Spear is nearest. Okay, let's return to Scalding Spear first, and then we'll go to the mountain afterwards. Now, we could go the long way round, or what we can do is... Actually, we are going to travel. We're going to get on the mount. That's what we'll do. Go on, that's thank you. Mount my bristleback. So this is my kind of steed. I could just picture myself riding one of these at the moment. Especially with the price of fuel. Over here, fuel's gone through the roof. Heads, tails. Let's go this way. Thank you. I think we're about to hit the salt flats here. Yep, now we're on the salt flats, people. Yes, so you get to enjoy the false flesh of a machine up close from behind. Still, at least it didn't render the swinging testicles in real time like a certain developer did.
Almost done.
I was annoyingly
I just noticed a random side quest. Who's this?
Everything okay? What are you doing out here?
Ask my grandmother. I risked leaving guard duty to look for her. She stopped to see the bloom, and now she won't leave. Since when does she care about flowers?
They're not just flowers, child. They're scarlet stems with a scent that soothes the nerves. Or so I was told many years ago by an Utaru seed tracker.
An Utaru? Now you're telling stories. If one trespassed here back then, you'd have killed him on sight.
I couldn't. Found him picking flowers, right near here, in Tanakh territory. I was all set to strike him down, but he was singing.
Singing?
Can't remember the tune now. Just the lilt of his voice. And his name. Nilo. He decided to stay for a day or two. I took guard duty here so I could keep coming back to him. And he kept delaying his return to Plainsong. For the flowers, he said.
Uh-huh.
Please don't tell me I'm descended from an Utaru gardener.
Almost. Almost. But the thrill of battle called to me, and he had to return to his people. I've always wondered about the life I missed with him. Whether he misses it too. Would he welcome me in Plainsong? Or at least accept a scarlet stem?
Oh
It's a long way
no.
to Plainsong, but I get back there now and then. I could pick some scarlet stems and bring them to Nilo, if I can find him.
Please. He was an herbalist there. I know the time has long since passed, but I'd like to know. Well, I'd like him to know. Ugh, you know what I mean.
I think I do.
Encouraging an old woman? Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Right, that's one side quest I'm going to pick up later. Being a bleeding matchmaker in a post-apocalyptic world where I've got machines trying to kill me. You think I'd have better things to do with my time, but it's a side quest, and I love side quests. I love ignoring the main quest so I can go and do stupid things like this. And as you say, yep, star-crossed lover with an Utaru. The Romeo and Juliet of the post-apocalyptic video game world. Oh, it's a classic. Well, you are out of your class, Charger. Don't even try. Don't even think about it. Yes, the mount can't enter the location, and I don't want him to. I'm just trying to get my mount closer to the entrance.
Better get down. This isn't a place for a machine.
That's the thing. I'd love it if games actually did.
Help me pinpoint Silga's signal.
If games did punish you for that. It's like, what, you want me to save the world? But now I'm too busy trying to help Grandma get a romance back. And by focusing on that, you actually get a bad ending. I'd love that to be a thing. And if you're not getting about game theory, I'm not the biggest fan of game theory. Mainly because it came up with a stupid theory involving Persona 4. A really, really dumb one. But I don't want to say what it is because it's a massive spoiler for the main Persona 4 game, and not everybody's seen Persona 4 or Golden, considering they're pretty much identical games, only with extra content in Golden.
Gotta climb up to look for Silga's signal. Where to start? Oh, don't mind me. Just do a little climb.
I hate you, you know that?
Oh, what the oh, come on. Yeah, whatever, knob. Shut up. I I'm the saviour of the world. I can do what the fuck I like. Leave me alone.
Gotta keep climbing to pinpoint that signal.
You do, but there's also loot there, and you're going to grab it. Or is there? Are you trolling me, game? There, treasure chest. Boo! Come on. Right, there's no way up there. So what about round here? Yep, I see it. Keep climbing. That's it.
Just a little higher.
Yeah, I know it's just a little... Ah, hang on. Ah, I see what happened then. I was just like, huh? Up, yeah.
Almost there.
Ah, there's a ramp there. Let's get on board it.
Okay. Let's see if I can pick up Silga's signal.
Start 114 to enduring victory. Supply drop beacon. Apollo. I'm pretty good. The note.
Well, I got more of the message, but not enough to find the source yet. Climbing the mountain where my base is should finish the job.
Yeah, we are pretty high up. I mean, here we are. That's how high we are. And as you can see my mount there at the side. So, I could go all the way down, but that would be boring as anything. So instead...
Good use of this.
Oh, come on. You should have landed on the mount. That would have been the coolest thing ever. Boo. You let me down, Aloy. Ah, you say some of the theories for the game theory are good, but were just stupid, like the P4 one. Yep. I kind of really avoid a lot of the theories for that reason. Again, I think the problem with theories is they are literally that. But a lot of the time, I find that some people who propose them just go, "But please don't don't poke any holes in it, because it's just a theory." And I'm like, yeah, but the whole point of a theory is that it gets debated, and if the theory is wrong, you refine the theory and make it better, or you reject the theory and go, "Yeah, I was wrong." But some people seem to think they're above that, and I don't know why that is. I can't comment on the video you two are talking about, because I've not actually seen it. Well, I think there's another campfire here very shortly. Yep, there it is. I see it. So what did you do on stream tonight? Well, I went diving through a relit city, and then I went helping someone decode an ancient radio message. What you mean? You wanted me to play the whole main game? Are you mad? Ah, no. This is bad. I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. We are deep in dust storms at the moment.
Ruin built into the cliff. Wonder what's inside.
Oh. An old ruin built into the cliff, eh? Let's go and take some shelter.
Stop looking already. There's some kind of tunnel. I should take a look around.
I've been here before, I'm sure of it. Okay, I can climb to there, but what can I do with it? Yeah, there is a way up there, but it won't let me do it. Which is like, you know, doing a Ninja Gaiden style jump. She won't get high enough. So I'm missing a tool of some kind to be able to get higher here by the looks of it. And I don't see anything I can... I don't see anything I can... Oh, hold on. Oh, it's through on the other side. I was going to say I thought I don't see anything I can pull, and then I find that. So if there is a way around in here, I'm not seeing... I wonder if it's this. You have to get through there first.
Metal flower. I don't think I can get past those vines. Better leave it for now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way in here, unfortunately, unless...
My armor in this heat.
Unless...
Not much I can do without a way past those vines. I guess I should come back later.
Is there any way over the top, maybe? Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful, people? You can't see a sodding thing.
I wonder what they used all these machines for.
Right, I'm facing the wrong way. It's back in that direction. Right, I might just take advantage of the campfire. It's almost as pretty as me, eh, Queen? Okay, let's keep climbing. I can almost play the William Tell Overture over this running at the moment. Oh, there's another side quest here. And that might also mean a save point. Ah, I know where I am. I'm right back. I've come back to base, haven't I? I just realised where I am. That's frustrating.
I was scouting northwest of here, near the village of Saltbite. There's a place there where the ground is made of metal. Don't know what it means, but it can't be good. Be wary.
Appreciate the warning.
Oh, a cauldron. Oh, nice.
It might be a cauldron. And where there's a cauldron, there's machine overrides.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
Yeah, whatever, mate.
Safe travels, champion.
Stop talking to me. I want to save my game. Let me save my game. How hard can it be to save your game? Fiddly as anything. Right, so obviously that's the way back to the... Ah, so go to the mountain above the base. Right, okay. So I need to go over the mountain by the looks of it.
This mountain. The southern face is my best bet for a climb if I want to get more of Silka's message. Just gotta look for a path.
Ooh.
It's fallen!
Ow. That hurt. These guys are tough. I need a lighter weapon. I need something that can move around and quicker. Fuck off, you cheating fucker. Fuck this. This seems to have a weak point. Right, hang on a second. Time to cheat. Well, not cheat, but take advantage of the option to be able to change my weapons. No, that's not what I want. It's cold water. Or whatever it's called. That's the one I'm looking for. Where are you? Tell me I've got something other than you. I really don't like using you. But I might have no fucking choice. Yeah, it's lightning. That's no good. Must I don't want to do it. I'm gonna have to use this one. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this. So the problem is, even when you're aiming in the right spot, you can't hit the damn thing. You just can't hit them. Get the fuck away from me. It'd help if I could see what I was doing, but the camera's screwing me over. Okay. Sorry for the lack of commentary, guys. I'm kind of focused here. I don't know if it's just me, but I keep hitting that thing center mass and it's not doing any damage, even though it's meant to be the weak point. I say, it's something about the balance here that's just not right. I don't know what it is. I hit dodge then, but fine, stay still. Fine, if you don't want to dodge, don't dodge. One down. Come on, I know I've got some. Where are they?
Good. Better. I think that's it. I think it's dead. What the fuck just happened? Okay, why did it just take damage then? Why did I just take damage? It was dead. What the fuck happened? Just so I've got an idea so I can look out for it in the future. I can only assume it had some kind of explosive
suicide protection surge, maybe, or something? I don't know. Main thing is, we survived. There must be a weapon somewhere that's better for that kind of enemy than the catapult one, because the catapult one's rubbish. It's got no... The arcing is just terrible. The arc just does not work. It's really poor arcing. The thing is, it's just annoying. I've never been a fan of games that have that as a feature where enemies can do damage after they're dead. I've always found that a bit cheap when games put that in. To be honest, it's like, yes, you've won the fight. Guess what? You can still get hurt. It's like, no. I've always found it a bit of a cheap way to keep the challenge. In fact, I don't even really call it challenge. It's not challenge at all when it's cheap. Well, hey ho, we made it through, so let's not complain. I say, yeah, being able to switch weapons mid-fight made all the difference there, to be fair, so maybe they'd see that as cheap. Actually, they probably would. It's a fair point. I can't throw stones on this one, because I throw spears instead. Oh, there's got to be a way up here. Apologies, guys, that was really doing my nutting. Hello. Looks like I might have found a path. Or have I? Here we go. Okay, fine. Don't grab that. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Sometimes the controls on this... Get up! Climb upwards! Climb! Sometimes the controls really frustrate me on this. You're pressing the button to climb up and it just won't climb. I don't know why that is. Oh, not these fuckers again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, no, I'm out. Nope, I'm coming back. I'm getting some health before I do anything else here. I've already fought a lot of those guys and I needed loads of health to make it through, and right now I've not got enough health on it. Nope, not interested. I'm not gonna get annoyed at failing this challenge just yet. I want to re-equip and resupply. Go a different way. Apologies, but I need that. You say it happens to you as well, Queen? At least I'm not alone in my annoyance then. Lots of ridgewood, but not enough healing materials. I want to find plenty more.
Chill air is prickling my lungs.
Maybe it would. Being this high up, this kind of altitude, cold snow, biting winds. Yeah, it wouldn't be much fun, that. I find it tough walking in the rain. I said, to be fair, the controls mostly are fine. It's just like things like climbing for some reason. It just doesn't feel as smooth for choosing your holds. Compare it to a game like Mirror's Edge, for example, where you've got constant control on what you want. When you're in the side one view, you literally turn around and your arms point out to where you want to go. On here, they've not managed to be anywhere near as fluid. But there wasn't the shotgun booby trap used in the Saw movies at one point, where you push open it, where you rig up a shotgun over a door, and then when you've got rope on the trigger, you open the door and it pulls the trigger and fires a shot, basically. I'm sure I've seen that before. Right, apparently I've got one of those medium health potions, but when I was last using it, it didn't do anything. So I mean, medium stamina, large health, overdraw. Ah, right. Well, that's going to help. Now I've got some healing. Let's try and fill a quiver of health though while I can before I go back up. Because I'm going to fight those things again. I want to take them out from a distance if I can. The weapon of far death, as it's known. It actually featured in the... I think it was the... what episode would it have been? I think it was episode 6 of the second series of the TV show Burn Notice. They used it in that. So it's a very primitive trap, but sometimes the best traps are primitive. After all, you want someone to fall into a trap? Don't make it look like a trap.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
Yeah, do save the extra stock for later, Aloy, because we're going to need it. Based off last time, we need to pick them off from a distance. Yeah, we've got a trail here. Let me climb. Oh, come on, what's the difference between this wall and the other walls from before? There appears to be no difference, but apparently there's... Oh, what the... Something about my headphones tonight is giving me a lot of discomfort, and I don't know why. Right, that's the site we need to get to, right over there. I can't shoot them from here, I'm too far away. Ouch. That sounds painful. That queen. That sounds real painful. No, no, no. Don't do that. Yep, you can do it. Climb. Come on, keep going. Keep going. That's it. Thank you. Okay, I'm going above them now, which suggests I'm going in a direction I shouldn't be going. Yep, you can do it. You can do it. That's it. Excellent. Keep climbing. Good. Oh, what? Up. Get up there. I keep thinking I'm gonna break my cross button because I keep on like having to spam it to be able to climb up. I forgot what to do here was get away. That's all I cared about. I don't know if that move's undodgeable, but the amount of times I've gone to the, I've dodged to the right or left and it's not avoided it is ridiculous. I really don't. I get the feeling it's not possible to avoid it. Okay, I don't know what the hell's just happened there. I can only assume I was hit from behind by the other one. Really doing my nutting. It's just it feels unbalanced. One down.
Much better.
What the hell? I don't know if it's just me, but it looked like he crabbed sideways then, which he shouldn't have been able to do. I'm gonna die here, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna die because, unfortunately, the game developers haven't thought to include the ability to get health, and there is none. Nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do. Very unbalanced. I like the fact that he didn't follow her. Hold on a second. Surely not. I was going to say, what the hell were he doing that for? How did that miss him? How am I missing him? I literally in dead center mast. Okay, I'm confused now, but I'm gonna accept this. Have I just uncovered a really bizarre way of beating the game? I mean, you guys are watching this, right? You guys are literally seeing me just pretty much standing still and taking aim. I mean, I'm not sure that's what's supposed to happen, but I'll take it. I don't know how I got away with that because I was hit from quite a long distance. I can only assume they must have a position where they can't go beyond, because this is the only explanation. That's a huge exploit. That's ridiculous. I'm confused. I don't get it, but if that's the way it's been coded, then that's just hilarious. I'm not complaining. I'm really not. Found it completely by chance. I managed to just about survive when I thought I was dead. And I mean, there's no reason why it couldn't fly over the gap. It could have easily flown over it, Avian, but it didn't. It just stayed there and was like, please shoot me. That got me easy experience in the end. I don't understand why, and who am I to be criticising? So in that case, now what we can do is get over the mountain. He might be telling me to go around, but I'm not planning to. I'm planning to go over. I got up there before. I will do it again. Yep, that's the way up that. And then up.
Looks like I have company.
Great, there's more of them. Just when I thought we were done. I don't care if the machines are there. I'm going to try and get past them if I can. Okay. I don't think they respawned, Queen. I think it was a different site. But what I've done is kind of like gone against it. Right, surely this is the spot. Is he not going to let me do it without killing them? Because if so, that's some bullshit. That's really, really poor. That is very, very poor form. I don't see why I need to kill the machines to be able to trace a radio signal. I don't see why I have to do that. That makes no sense at all. That makes zero sense. And now that one of them's been shot, they've kind of disappeared. Now they've gone up top. Oh wait, hang on. I see your shadow, so where are you? Aha. Right, this part of the stream is going to be rather boring to watch, I'm afraid, people. Sorry to say, this is going to take a while. I mean, we've already seen the really poor AI where I managed to find a way to stand away from them, but this is a whole new level. He wouldn't say if my heart was in the throat. I'm not sure it was quite that bad, but it was pretty difficult, shall we say. Oh, I don't let go. This might be a chance to potentially try the catapult, but from hiding. Let's equip it over. Let's go over you for now. Since it's their weakness, I might be able to get a shot on it from behind. I've not fought a Stormbird yet on this game, I don't think. I don't think being the key word. While I've got the chance, let's get my medicinal berry pouch nearly full. I don't think it did as much damage, unfortunately. That was the big problem. It wasn't as damaging. Thing is that my big shot bow is doing 80 damage per time, so it is hurting it. But I'm still wondering, I'm sure there was a third one. I'd say this is a cheesy strategy, but who said anything about having a fair fight, eh? damn it. Didn't mean to do that. I'll let go too soon. Oh, damn it. My muscle memory's screwing me over here. Oh, it's dead. Excellent. Right, that's one of them down. Stealth kill. Damn it. It just dipped over the horizon at the wrong time. Dips over the horizon. Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh! Ah, there we are. One of them's come back. Oh, fuck. Ah, finally. Okay. Oh. Go on, Queen, I'll read it for you. The horizon at dawn gives 0 fucks. And it still gives 0 fucks when it sets in the Forbidden West. Oh yeah, I went there. It's almost at the end of its life. I've just seen how low its bar is.
Still need to climb higher.
A frost glint hawk, they're called, by the way. Well, I found an ancient supply chest, that was good. Half buried in the snow. Ah, there we are. Yeah, it saw me. I was getting ready to charge it to shoot again. The next thing, it was dead. I'm like, oh, okay, that's convenient.
Okay, now to pick up the signal. Where's the best spot?
The place I went to before, and you could have used the signal without being seen, but no, you made me have to fight them all.
I should try to find a good spot to pick up Silga's message.
Stark 142 to Enduring Victory, Reno. Supply drop beacon echo. Paul, I'm trying to get this safely. I left a note for you inside.
There. Found the signal's origin. It's not too far from here. I just need to get to it.
Okay, so where do we need to get to?
Bet I'll get a nice view if I glide down from here.
Yep, I agree with you, Aloy. Let's go. Yeah, it might be the game's logic, Queen, but as I say, I have a big problem with what I call VGL, video game logic. A lot of the time, it makes no sense. Being that high up, they wouldn't have seen me. I would not have needed to fight them. It was a waste of resources. But the main thing is we survived. We did it. We had to cheat by taking advantage of AI glitch holds and being the most boring, repetitive strategy in the world for sniping them, but it worked. So, it's cool. We made it. We're going to take a slight detour to the campfire. Now's the time to save my game. After all that, I definitely want to make sure I'm saving my game. Oh, I've got to kill the machines first anyway, that's annoying. Right. Oh, no! Oh, you fucking moron. I'm glad I saved my game. Aha, the weak to acid. I really didn't want to be on a rope walk here. Don't get it. These supposed weak spots, they're not weak at all. They're not weak to them. This is bullshit. Just fucking die, piece of shit. Okay, fine. Don't count my dodge. Even though it was quite clear I was away from him. Even though I was further away from him when he was near me. Don't count it as a dodge. Fine. Okay, whatever, game. Whatever. Claws land 3 feet in front of you and you still get hit. Yeah, good hitbox. I appreciate that. That's balanced. That's fair. Yeah, I don't want to do Rebel Outpost, not at the moment. I want to find some health, thank you. Let's get going, this is good. Yes, I know about killing the machines, game. Right now, I'm kind of busy. That'll help. Just goes back into the fight, but I could do with more than that. That was sensor mass, but for some reason it went right through it.
Nothing left on the spear. What are they called? They're not called bristlebacks, but they're called something like that. They've got a name that's similar to bristleback, I think. There you are. Now, how to get to you? But I'll need to deal with these machines first.
No, you don't. You can sneak past them. Why do you have to fight them all the time?
Down it goes.
Okay, so that's one killed. Oh, come on, that's 2 shots that I hit right in the centre. This is possibly cheap, but I'm so cheap I won't even tip a canoe. A bit more health, that's good. Excellent, we've got some more health items, that's useful to know. Ah, there it is. Right. Acid bellowback. It's not called bristleback, it's bellowback. Oh, cheers, dude.
Alright, time to find my way to the signal source.
And you don't even need to be repaired either. You legendary mount, you. Awesome. So it's time to find the signal, and it's up in what appears to be this direction. What's he snorting at? Yep, indeed, it said it was mount assist. Really, really cool. It was just nice to see it. Looks like it's up here. Well, I appear to be right on top of it, but there's no sign of it. So it's definitely not here. So where the hell is it? It's right there. Oh, it's a supply crate with a military grade beacon. So where... Well, there's got to be a way inside. Okay. I'll take that. I'll have that too. And I'll take that as well. There's a way to climb here. Could this be to do with it? If it is, then how? It's literally right beneath us. But the question is, how do we get there? It's in the rock. That's what it appears to be. Ah, hang on.
Well, not getting in that way. I should search for another way in.
Right, okay, well, where's the way out? I don't know why I couldn't just pry those open with my spear or use my explosive spear to blow up the fucking rock.
That looks promising.
Oh, hello. Yeah, speaking of that, yeah, I kind of get the feeling that's not what you're supposed to do, Aloy.
Right, into the water.
Aha. What's inside the mount safe then? Excellent. And this must be the inside of an aircraft.
There you are. Now, what's inside?
Military equipment.
I couldn't raise you via focus. I hope this gets to you. Somehow. Along with the gear for the stand at the Reno line. Just wanted you to know that all the bitterness is water under the bridge. I only remember the good things. And I'll think about them when the darkness comes.
Sounds like she really cared about him. Silga will want to know about this. And she'll definitely be interested in the transmitter inside that's been sending the message.
Loot the crate. Absolutely I will. So why couldn't we do that from the other side? Is it just me who finds that a bit lame that we couldn't do that from the other side? Why do we have to go swimming all the way around? No matter. We dealt with it. Now we need to get all the way back to Silga. So, you could use a hell of a mount. We could use a hell of a ride on us, or we could take advantage of a campfire. I think I want to take advantage of a campfire, not only because of those enemies I had to pick off one by one from a great distance, but also so I can just fast travel, save us a bit of time, so we can wind things down by completing this side quest. Of course, it's too easy to do it my way. My way's always been go straight through and cut the crap and get straight to the point. Oh, there's probably a campfire there I've missed. That would have made things well easier. Instead, I've got to go all the way back to here. It's the nearest point. Why can't we fast travel in real life? By the way, people. How much more productive would your life be if you could fast travel? Oh, that's the wrong direction. Instead of prying them open, you could have just kicked those rocks through. Just give them a good kick. But as you say, Queen, it would be too easy to do things my way. Oh, hello. I may have found a concealed extra spot. Not only have I found a campsite, I found loot. How generous. I can also resupply. There we go. And there's the campsite as well. Which also saves us some time. Oh. Yes, run into a load of spikes. That's very healthy. That's really going to help people. It's a really good way to not get injured, that, running into spikes. You'll be absolutely fine. Honest. There you are, I was like, aren't you there?
Aloy, the words stopped coming from the spike. What happened? This is what was speaking to your rig. It's old world equipment used for communicating over long distances. The message must have shut off when I took it, but I heard the note the voice was talking about. What was it? During an ancient war, a woman was trying to deliver supplies to a man she knew. She wanted him to know that their past disagreements didn't matter in the big picture. That she'd be thinking of him when the end came. Oh. I guess she and I are kin of a sort. I wish I could give my brother a message like that. Tell him that I forgave him. He would have wanted that. I know. This man, the old one, did he ever hear the message? I don't think so. I guess that's often the way of it then. But still, with the power of that device you found, the sender had hope that he might have heard it. What a feat. To send messages near and far.
She's freaking out.
Can I keep this? It's a treasure. Of course. Thank you. Sometimes people don't ever get to hear what they should. But with this thing, maybe I can get them talking to one another. From Mainspring all the way to who knows where. Hey, I found a few more things in the supply cache. Might be able to make something out of them. Can I use your workbench? Sure. Yeah, right over there. Anytime, Aloy. It's all yours. I think I know just what to do with these parts.
Okay. Let's find out what we're doing. Use the workbench now. It said craft a weapon. Oh. Launches drill spire, which will damage over time and excel tearing armor off. Oh, nice. That sounds very cool. Ah, meanwhile, ammo crafting. Yes, let's get some ammo crafted. Because it's cheaper doing it at a bench than in the wild. Yeah, good point. Queen Yet saying a bit like Rost. Yeah. I'm looking at all the higher level weapons, and some of them I just don't have the ability for right now. But this new spike weapon I can do. So it has both regular drill spikes and also explosive ones as well, with knockdown over slots. So that's fantastic. But I need green shine silver to be able to upgrade it again.
That turned out well. Can't wait to try it.
Some decent experience getting there as well. So with that in mind, let's give this weapon a try. It's the new one. You can go there. That's what you can do. Oh, actually, one thing I need to do quickly on the weapons as well. Going back to my spike, I can give it a slot. And I can give it impact damage, which is very rare. Knockdown power, which is useless. Concentration damage, explosive damage up, which would put it up to 117. Or I can use the overtime to make it go through. It's probably better to give it that, actually. Oh, it's already in use. Whoops. My mistake. Okay, let's equip that one then. So, with that in mind, we're going to quickly go down to the campfire. And we're going to do it by jumping off the hill and gliding, because I have style. Well, at least that was the idea, but it appears that there's not enough room to.
Here I come.
So, with that in mind, we've found Poseidon. We've got ourselves a very interesting new weapon, courtesy of a very difficult radio climb message. And we've gone hunting one of the more annoying enemies in the game. And that is an excellent place for us to sign off for tonight. Now, I am going to be back on the Monday evening. But we're going to take a break from Horizon Forbidden West. We've done a few streams in a row for that game. We're going to go back to Danganronpa S because I've unlocked a extra mode on it briefly. I want to see what that is out blind and then maybe do some more development with you all. So we'll be back on Monday evening. It's 8 PM GMT, so for some of you in the world, that might be an hour later than normal. I'll leave that up to you guys. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And good night.